Welcome to The Bubble, the podcast that pops your comfort zone and scrambles your brain. Fasten your seatbelt. It's gonna get weird.
Imagine a rivalry so fierce, it splits nations, even families right down the middle. We're talking, of course, about New Zealand versus South Africa in rugby, All Blacks, Springboks. These games are just legendary. Brutal physicality, incredible intensity, a real test of, well, everything.
Oh, absolutely. It's decades of history, fierce competition. You're seeing some of the most committed athletes on the planet, no question. The power, the endurance. It's really something else.
But here's where we take a bit of a left turn for this deep dive.
Yeah.
What if all those bone-jarring tackles and, frankly, superhuman plays aren't just about top-tier training or strategy? What if there's something more going on?
You mean like beyond the usual explanations?
Exactly. We're going to lean into a more playful idea today, based on the sources we've looked at, stuff suggesting maybe alien involvement or, players who aren't quite standard human.
It's definitely speculative, pushes right past typical sports talk. But yeah, the sources we've got do explore this cosmic curiosity alongside reported events. It's fascinating stuff.
It really is. So today we're unpacking accounts that suggest these athletes might be, well, more than just rugby players. We'll touch on everything from secret military programs to maybe even interstellar recruitment and what all that could mean for those moments on the field that just seem impossible. Might make you see your Saturday rugby differently. Okay, let's start with something everyone sees, the unbelievable athleticism. I mean, the stamina is almost superhuman, isn't it? And the sheer physicality. It's brutal, even for rugby.
Right. 80 minutes of that kind of impact, sprinting, tackling. It's phenomenal.
But what's really grabbed attention in some of these accounts isn't just the performance during the game.
You're talking about the recovery aspect.
Exactly. The sources highlight this weird phenomenon. Players get these injuries that look absolutely awful, game-ending, maybe career-ending. They disappear off the field for a bit, and then bam, they're back, sometimes incredibly quickly, almost like flicking a switch.
Yeah, one source literally uses the phrase reset button. It says, no one bounces back like these guys. It's like their bodies have a reset button.
It is astounding. You see a hit, you think, that's him done for months, and maybe next week or even later in the same match, they're playing like nothing happened. So, okay, if it's not just amazing physios and doctors, like these theories suggest, what are the explanations being floated for this?
Well, this is where it moves from, observation into pure speculation territory based on these sources. They start hinting at things beyond advanced medicine, experimental therapies maybe, or even something engineered.
Engineered.
That's the implication, which leads to the big question. If it's not natural, what kind of unnatural forces could be at play here?
And that question takes us right into the wonderfully weird zone, UFOs, men in black. Some whispers in the material suggest secret military training programs are behind these teams, like really covert stuff.
Which definitely broadens things out, doesn't it? Suggests these players might be involved in something way bigger than just winning trophies. And it doesn't stop there, according to these accounts.
Oh, no, not at all, because then you get reports, claims, really, of strange lights, unexplained crafts seen near the stadiums during big matches.
Right, under the floodlights, intense atmosphere, and then something completely out of place overhead.
It's wild. Yeah. And the sources note these sightings often seem to happen during peak moments in the game. Makes you wonder, are they just watching? Or is the sheer human drama, the competition, somehow attracting attention, like the game itself is a beacon?
It definitely adds a layer of high strangeness. Are these matches being observed? Maybe even influenced? And then there are the figures you mentioned, the so-called men in black.
Yes, the MIB. Apparently, according to these sources, they've been spotted, lurking in the crowds, just watching, seemingly monitoring the whole rivalry. One source even cheekily suggests maybe those guys aren't just rugby players, they're alien liaisons in scrum kits.
Quite an image.
It is. But the sources use that word monitoring. Do they get specific about what is supposedly being monitored or why?
Not explicitly, no. It's more suggestive, implying the rivalry itself might be the focus. Maybe it's of extraterrestrial interest for some reason. Or perhaps it's like a controlled study of human potential under extreme pressure. The what is vague, but the feeling is that whatever data is being gathered, it's not just about who wins or loses the match.
Okay, which kind of leads us to the next big question. Are these players enhanced humans, or is it just, incredible genetics and training?
Right. And the more advanced theories in these materials really dive into that, they start talking about biotech.
Biotech like what?
Well, very speculative ideas, nanobots maybe, some kind of super serum, things that would actively augment them physically and maybe mentally.
So taking that superhuman idea from natural talent to deliberate engineering.
Exactly. It raises the possibility that these players are being sort of shaped, molded for a purpose that's bigger than just rugby, pushing the limits of human ability through, well, extraordinary means.
Makes you look at every tackle and sprint a bit differently, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
that's all part of some grander plan.
Hmm.
And this connects to maybe the most provocative idea in the sources, that the sport itself, this huge global rivalry,
Mm.
it could actually be a cover.
A cover for what?
Interstellar recruitment.
Yeah.
Seriously. That these amazing athletes aren't just being scouted for their national teams.
But for something off-world.
That's the theory presented.
Uh.
Something truly cosmic.
Wow. Okay, stepping back, that really reframes the whole thing, doesn't it? Turns a rugby match into potentially galactic strategy. I mean, these theories are definitely out there, but it is interesting how sport seems to attract these kinds of extraordinary explanations sometimes, this search for something beyond the ordinary.
Absolutely. And speaking of specific claims, now we get to the really juicy bit. According to some specific documents cited in our sources, they mentioned something called the 3IATS records. And these records, treated as fact within this speculative framework, reveal a code name, Project Hakaforce.
Project Hakaforce. Okay, what is that supposed to be?
It's described as a covert program, a sports human, hybrid program,
A hybrid program. Goodness.
and its purpose.
Get this. Stated objective is twofold. One, dominate Earth's top contact sports. Okay, maybe understandable.
Right.
But two, crucially, monitor extraterrestrial activity.
Wow. So
Oh.
the rugby field becomes an observation post, a listening station almost.
That's the idea presented. The competition itself is the mechanism. Competing at the highest level gives them a global presence, a perfect cover, apparently.
So they're monitoring UT activity while playing elite rugby. It's quite the paradox.
It really is. Blending surveillance right into the game. Suddenly, eyes on the ball takes on a whole new, potentially extraterrestrial meaning.
It suggests the drive to win. That incredible competitive spirit might be serving this much larger, maybe even intergalactic purpose. Athletes as silent sentinels, hiding in plain sight. So there you have it. Some of the pretty extraordinary claims and theories our sources put forward. Next time you're watching the All Blacks play the Springboks, maybe just consider these wild possibilities. You might not just be watching rugby. You might be watching a clash of, well, cosmic significance.
It certainly puts a different spin on things, doesn't it? Makes you look at every scrum, every leap with a bit more wonder, perhaps.
Definitely. And just a final thought, maybe a bit tongue-in-cheek. If you ever see a player just vanish mid-tackle, poof,
Yeah.
maybe don't call the team doctor first.
Yeah.
Maybe ring the men in black.
Uh-huh. You never know. The universe is a strange place. Sometimes maybe it involves a rugby ball.
Thanks for diving deep with us today.
You've been inside the bubble. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious.